Second game, I didn't get the rosters from the other team. I don't understand it. I thought it was not the easiest. I'll get you this fixed if you want, thank you. So expensive. Oh my! Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman, Mr. Aiden Matter, and we are live from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut for Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey. A squirt battle, a U10 battle, about ready to take place here at the Rose Garden between the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks and the Connecticut Chiefs. Seahawks wearing their home white sweaters with the blue shoulders, yellow trim, black shorts, white socks with yellow and blue stripes, and in between the pipes for the Seahawks today. I can't see who it is just yet. We'll find out for you in just a moment. I believe it's Hadika. Usually Hadika gets the start, but I didn't see him come out of the bench. I believe that is Matthew. Yeah, that looks like Matthew making a save. They will find out for you as soon as that young lad turns around, but it's usually Hadika. I don't see him warming up, so we're going to assume that it is. And down at the other end, the Connecticut Chiefs wearing their black sweaters with their red numbers and white trim. Chief logo across the front, red stripes on the on the elbows, on the bottom black, and black socks with red trim. And the Chiefs, unfortunately, we're going to have to call them by their numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Don't have the roster. That is life in the big city. All right. We are about ready to get underway. We play 12-minute stanzas here in the squirt division. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. If you're offsides, it's an automatic whistle. And if you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, there is still icing. There's no overtime if it's tied at the end of regulation. Penalties are only for 1 minute. So if I had a kid in this age group, I'd tell him to run everybody. It's only 60 seconds. Certainly worth the time for the crime. And let's see, it is Hadika in between the pipes, number 55, as we expected. And let's see, any other rules? Body checking is illegal in this age group. No matter how many letters I write to USA Hockey, they still won't allow the kids to hit, technically. But you could say, hey, sorry, Mr. Official, I just couldn't stop, so I ran into the guy. All right, I think that covers all the domestic stuff. We are about ready to get underway. I met with the officials before the game. I let them know there's a cheeseburger in it for them if things turn out the Seahawks way. I'll even throw bacon on it. And that's the type of dedication that, I'm willing to perform here. You don't want to leave things to chance, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to leave things. I think this week is quite apropos for that. All right, we'll leave it at that. We're about ready. So my cameraman chuckles along with me. Oh, boy. All right, we're about ready to get underway here between the Seahawks and the Chiefs. The Chiefs out of the Newington Arena. The Seahawks right here in Norwich. This should be a good affair, ladies and gentlemen. As the Seahawks break their huddle, they got some last-minute instructions from the coaching staff. You see Hanukkah making his way in between the pipes. He's a fantastic young goalkeeper wearing Willie McGinnis's old number 55, does Matthew. That really pleases the broadcaster. The best playoff defensive lineman or defensive end in the history of the NFL. All right, we're about ready to drop the puck. We'll try and get to the Chiefs' names as they skate by, but well, what are you going to do? Not going to ruin our day. All right, we're underway. The ref drops the puck. Chiefs over the blue line, dump it in. Chasing it down there, Clinton Krasinski. Krasinski, KK. Trying to get the puck out. Clinton with a K. I got it. My brother's name is Clinton, but it's with a C. I'm not sure which one's actually conventional, but either way, there's a chance in front. They both pronounce the same. Nice stop there by the Chiefs goaltender as he got the waffle and stick down, number 3, in your scorecard. Bouncing puck, McGovern in the area. McGovern wearing number 35. Bouncing puck into the corner. Chiefs lost the handle on it. Seahawks behind the net with it. Looking to get things going in the early going. Swatted out there by number 16 for the Chiefs. Turning Lacombe. Lacombe had a great game last weekend in this broadcast, his humble opinion. What was it, 2 weekends ago? They all blur together. Either way, I'm not sure if I covered these guys last week, and I was only here for one day. Taken away. Here's a chance now. McGovern walking in, pulling the trigger. She scores! McGovern causing the turnover right in the early going. Just 56 seconds into the affair. Pulls the trigger. And the Seahawks are on the board, 1-0. What an individual effort there. Ryan McGovern. All right, that is exactly the way the Seahawks drew it up here in the early going. You want to get to the lead on home ice. You want to electrify the big crowd on hand here. And McGovern did just that. Great job there as the Seahawks take the lead 1-0. Ref ready to drop the puck, and we'll be back underway momentarily. Erisman out there on left wing, out there with Suzier. Stepping to the outside now is Edgar. He lost the handle on it. And then it comes back now, Krasinski. Krasinski right off Erisman. That looked like it smarted a little bit off the thumb, perhaps, or perhaps the forefinger. I don't know if that's the right term for it. A foot race now between Krasinski and the Chiefs number 2. Great job by Krasinski to get back to it. Good puck support there. As the Chiefs keep it in, though, that's a good play by Krasinski. On and now Suzier. Suzier sending it up ahead. Seahawks leading it 1-0. The goal by McGovern. Down the right wing it comes. Chiefs carry it into their own zone. Send it up the boards. Erisman tried to keep it in. Comes away to center. Knocked back in quickly. There by Mooney. Mooney, tough defenseman. He's been joining the offense a lot more this season. I think he's having a fantastic campaign, as this young lady right now with the puck. Allison Salisbury tried to go up along the boards. Couldn't get it out as the Chiefs did a nice job to hem it in. Forced wide by Mooney. Into the corner it goes. Now Erisman lifting the stick. Mooney coming over to pick up the puck. Back the other way now. Here comes Mooney. Mooney off the boards to himself. We talked about his offense just moments ago. Down the left wing, walking in. Poke checked away there. Nicely timed poke check there. My number 12 on the Chiefs, wearing Tom Brady's number. Brady was on the ice this week with the little the thing to learn how to skate, the little squid. Nice pass up ahead. Chiefs offsides at the blue line. No, waved off now. It's called offsides by the back official. Now offsides is the call with 9 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here. In the opening stanza, a full day on the docket here at the Rose Garden. We're actually going to take a little break after this game. We'll be back about noon time for a Bantam affair. And then after that, we got the Norwich Hockey Club. Where's the Norwich Hockey Club the next game? I don't even know. I get confused. Either way, we got 3 more games to go. That I know. Sent in by the Chiefs. Down the right wing they come. Trying to get the puck in front. Beautiful pass. Trying to step to the inside. Getting a chunk of it. Hanukkah made the save. And Salisbury came back to get it out of harm's way. Good rush there by the Chiefs. Another nice stop by Hanukkah. Down the right wing, the Seahawks come, I apologize, with speed. Trying to slide it over. Getting to the cooker. Pulling the trigger. McGovern looking for her second of the morning. Mooney keeping the puck in with the shot. Doesn't get through. Bouncing puck on the backhand. That gets through the rebound. She scores! Sylvia McGovern gets to the cooker on the backhand. Her second goal of the opening stanza. 2 shifts, 2 goals. That's called efficiency, ladies and gentlemen. As McGovern buries the biscuit for the Seahawks. How about that? Well, that young lady right there certainly packed her A game in her bag this morning. You always want to ask your player, you got your A game with you, right? That's the first thing you want to put in your bag. Clearly, McGovern had it packed away last night as she buries the biscuit. Her second of the morning, her second of the period, her second in as many shifts. How about that? And now, young Miss McGovern, with one more goal, will be able to name what flavored ice cream they get on the way home. That's a rule. You get a hat trick, you get to name what flavored ice cream you want. So we'll see if McGovern can get herself some mint chocolate chip, perhaps some chocolate cookie dough, or have some cookies and cream, maybe pralines and cream. We'll see. I don't know. Should ask every kid what flavored ice cream they get if they get a hat trick before the affair starts. Seahawks not covering the right wing of the Chiefs. Opting for the extra defenseman in front of the goaltender. Bouncing puck now. Comes loose, and away come the Seahawks with it now through the neutral zone. Ayersman. Nice job there by Nathaniel Ayersman to get the puck out to center ice. Krasinski follows up, and offsides is the call. We got Brown, Manafort, Proctor trying to get the names in the skull here. And I really hate having to call the kids' numbers, ladies and gentlemen, but can't draw blood from a stone, can we? Souser leaning in to take the draw now. With Ayersman on left wing, Mooney and Salisbury on D. Right wing quickly now, Zachary Edgar. Edgar stepping to the outside with speed, walks in, pulls the trigger. That just missed as Edgar was looking to go top shelf. Kept in at the blue line, inside the blue line, excuse me, by Souser. Thought it was going to come to Mooney. Sometimes my mind thinks something's going to happen, but doesn't get a chance to tell my mouth that it didn't happen. Wow. It's the processing center, ladies and gentlemen. I think I need more RAM. I don't know computer terms, but I definitely need something. Taken away there, but we didn't count concussions back in my day. We just called them headaches. So here's Salisbury letting the shot go. That might have something to do with it, or it could be, well, we partook in after the games back at the old dorm room. I don't know. Sent into the corner now. Chiefs on it there. Here come the Chiefs trying to come out with it. It's number 63. I believe that's Proctor with the puck. Proctor. Great. Police Academy Films. Mahoney. Along the boards now, sent up to Edgar. Edgar's got a 2-on-1 over the blue line. Quickly turns into a 2-on-3, but he fights through it. Walking in, pulls the trigger. He scores! Zachary Edgar doing the Tiger Williams ride the broom. Post-Halloween celebration there as he buries the biscuit, a burst of speed over the blue line. He cut through two Chiefs, let the shot go, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks off to a fantastic start here. Those 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the affair, they lead this one 3-0. 2 by McGovern, 1 by Zachary Edgar there. And the Seahawks have really come out flying here in the early going. Here's Fisher now. Fisher lost the handle on it. Nice play there by Brown. Brown will send it up. Chase down Krasinski. Krasinski really doing a nice job holding that line. Krasinski and flying there. Looked a little bit like Thornton Mellon attempting the triple Lindy off the shores of Atlantic City there, did Krasinski. The refs weren't buying it. He's pulled down again, walking in, swiped out of there by Hadika. Still loose at the side of the net. Hadika will hold on. 3-0 is your score here. The Seahawks off to a fantastic start. Just 5 minutes into the affair. They've been having a good campaign here, 24-25. Now Halloween's over, ladies and gentlemen, so we can really start to focus on the important things like Thanksgiving. Sent out now down the left wing. McGovern. That's sent back in by Fisher, but it came back out over the blue line, so offsides the call. Good job by the officiating crew. Fisher's been outstanding here all season. In this broadcaster's humble opinion, for the most part. I mean, they're not perfect. We discussed the burden of perfection this morning. Far too heavy for me to carry, I'll tell you that. So, well, the refs did a good. Hey, listen, they showed up. They got their Foot Locker jerseys on. They're ready to go. Mooney stepping up at the red line. Good pressure at the red line by Mooney. You always want your defense ladies and defensemen stepping up at all three lines. Turning on it there, Edgar. Edgar, who's got himself a goal, sending it behind the net. The Chiefs will give chase. On it behind the net now. Oh, the Chiefs. Chiefs with the puck, trying to get the puck out along the boards. They did a nice job to recover it and back the other way now. Here come the Chiefs. Mooney, we talked about it, stepping up at all three lines, stepped up at the other team's blue line. As it was dumped in, no icing as Salisbury will get to it there. Salisbury rounding the net, hard around for Edgar. Edgar helped it along and out. Suja takes the puck away at center ice, walks over the blue line. At the dot, walking in, pulls the trigger. He scores! Stanley, the surgeon Suja, down the right wing, waited for the goaltender to commit, stole the puck at center ice, buries the biscuit there. And the Seahawks, boy, oh boy, I am not quite sure what they had for breakfast, but somebody pour me a bowl of that porridge. 4-0 is the score. They are simply on fire here today. They got to keep their foot on the accelerator, though. Don't want to let up against a good team like the Chiefs. Poke checked away at the blue line, offsides. Good poke check there by number 63 in black. These Chiefs sweaters are very, very nice. I like them a lot. Black with the Chiefs logo and circulated Connecticut Chiefs written there. Red numbers. I wonder if the name could be, if the name could be white, it might be a little bit better. Well, at least for me anyway. It doesn't look bad. I think if the name was white, perhaps with no trim, or I guess if you did it white with red trim, though, that might look weird with the red numbers with white trim. Probably just white would look better. Got the extra logo on the shoulder. Very sharp sweater. No white on the bottom, though. Just black across the bottom. Just a red across the bottom. Red on the elbows, too. No white in the elbows. So just trimming the numbers and the name. Tripped up there with Suja into the corner. So Suja is on the board. He's got himself a goal here today. 2 for McGovern, 1 for Suja, 1 for Edgar. Your goal scorers here. And what has been a blitzkrieg by the Seahawks. Erisman sliding it across, staying onside. Edgar. Edgar over the blue line, walking in, fights out the check. He scores! Zachary Edgar buries the biscuit yet again. And he's got 2 now. So now Edgar, perhaps perusing the menu at Baskin-Robbins with 31 choices to choose from. And 5-0 is the score. The Seahawks take the lead. Or extend the lead, I guess, would be more mathematically correct. 5-0 Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Boy, oh boy. Yikes. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue to broadcast the game, obviously, but we're not going to continue to update the scoreboard should it become more and more lopsided, because the most important thing here is for the boys and girls to want to come back to the rink tomorrow and lace them up. Never want to discourage a young lady or lad from playing the greatest game in the world. It's just that simple. What a blessing, honor, and privilege it is here to be here with you today. A gorgeous fall day. We are now into the great month of November. I know a lot of people don't like November, but I like November. Thanksgiving, Christmas starting to get on everybody's mind, temperature changing. Although it was in the 70s this week. Absolutely beautiful. It's going to be the 70s again next week. I think today's going to get to the high 50s, so it's not cold by any stretch yet. It will be. We all know that. Not that cold yet. Lacombe on the backhand, still nice out. Could still go out and hang out after work, get the old fire pit going. Just you switch over from the old cold, refreshing beer and, pour yourself a different beverage, something a little warmer perhaps. Into the corner it goes now. You got to adapt, though, ladies and gentlemen. But the weather in Connecticut, I think, for the past, about 2 years now, has been, for the most part, ridiculously nice. We had the most beautiful summer I ever seen in my life this summer. Every night it cooled off. Stayed aside there. We didn't have a crazy winter last winter, and the winter before that was an average maybe, but still not that bad. So, the summer was not hot at all this summer, I thought. Mooney standing up at the blue line. That pleases the broadcaster. Sent ahead now. Testanero out there wearing Tom Brady's number 12. McGovern trying to send it up ahead. That gets knocked down. Fisher trying to get to it. That comes to the blue line. Salisbury, a little treat to center ice with it. Turning on it there, Salisbury. Salisbury will just dump it in. Smart play there. Nothing going on. Get it in the zone. Make them come out with it. This is why you dump it in. Sent down now Mooney in a foot race with Testanero. Into the corner it goes there. Mooney takes the shove there. No call by the official. I think that's a good no call. It was an innocent little shove. Well, I don't know if innocent's the correct word, but a little shove. Lacombe stepping to the outside, lets the shot go, steered aside. He stopped there by the Chiefs goaltender. His bodies collide into the corner. McGovern got it out in front. 1 chop, 2 chop, 3 chop, 4. I would not eat it with a goat. I would not eat it on a boat. I would not have it with a mouse. I would not have it in a house. The great Dr. Seuss. 5-0 is the score. I think they took him away, too. Leaning in is Souger. To take the draw right behind him is Edgar. And I'd prefer to see Edgar on the right wing than where he is, but that's just me. Face off there, and that's why I like him on the right wing, because the left wing of the Chiefs completely unexposed, or completely exposed. And easy to get the puck out. Never want to leave somebody uncovered, even in the offensive zone, but I know that thinking is old hat, but what do I know? Here's Souger now. Souger serpentining his way in, looking to pull the trigger, lost the handle on it. The rebound, Erisman's in the neighborhood. And swiping at it, Edgar. Here's Souger now. Souger turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. Edgar poised for the ice cream. Looking to get to it, couldn't do so. Back the other way now. Here come the Chiefs. Beautiful pass off the boards. A 3-on-1. Krasinski back. Krasinski got a chunk of it, breaks it up. I'd like to see him turn and go on the forehand there, though. Bouncing puck now in front, looking to pull the trigger. Big stop there by Harika. And turning on it, Bongo. That was a great play by Krasinski to get back and break up the 3-on-1. He's got to take that extra second, though, and turn to the forehand, not go out on the backhand. Edgar letting the shot go. Canicle in there for the netminder. If you're facing your goaltender, you're facing your lone wall, always turn to your forehand. You don't want to go out on the backhand. Always go to your forehand there. Yeah, that's a good learning moment there for the good young defenseman Krasinski. Face off now, deep in the Chief zone. We'll see if they cover up the other Chief wing here. They do. Fisher on left wing. Right ring way wide, but that's okay. At least he's in a threatening position. On and now is Fisher sending it down Lacombe. Lacombe in the corner comes back for Salisbury. Salisbury at the point lets the wrist shot go. Deflects on the way in and ends up behind the net. Good shot there by Salisbury. That changed direction on the goalkeeper on the way in a couple of times. Not an easy save there by any means. Out for Salisbury now. Salisbury walking into it, lets the shot go, bounces, rolls past the goaltender Lacombe behind the net, trying to get it out in front, went off the back of the net. And the Chiefs clear it, but not out. Kept in. Salisbury at the blue line, sends it down low. Lacombe chasing it on the backhand, chopping at it off the side of the net. The Seahawks have been buzzing all day since the puck drop. Mooney lost the handle on it, hops away to center. And they'll chase it down. There is Salisbury with 1:05 left to go here in what has been a Seahawk first period. Salisbury puts the brakes on. Very fantastically smart play there by Salisbury. A lot of traffic that way. Put the brakes on, go out on the forehand the other way. Path of least resistance. And look where the puck is now. Here's Mooney. Mooney letting the shot go. That just missed. Real good play there by Salisbury. You don't have to keep going that way. You see a bunch of black sweaters. Stop and turn around and go the other way. I love it. In the corner. Mooney kept it in at the blue line. Came right back to him. Mooney on the backhand. Mooney 3 for a quarter. Here's Mooney now. Trying to keep the puck in. Mooney with it. Bouncing puck. Comes away. Back to Mooney. Mooney finally gets it behind the goal line. Well, that is persistence right there. That's why you don't give up, ladies and gentlemen. You never, ever, ever give up. You fight, fight, fight. On and now. Chiefs with the puck. Up ahead. Mooney did a great job to keep it in there. Lacombe sliding it over. On and now McGovern. McGovern sending it down low, and that's going to do it. Perhaps the best stanza of the season for the Seahawks squad as this period comes to a close. At the score, at the end of 1, the Seahawks 5, the Chiefs 0. We will be right back with the start of the second stanza. Don't you go anywhere. You're watching Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey here, only on the Solu. Exclusively, you might say. Oh my, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Hope you restopped that sarsaparilla. Hope you're ready to go. The second period about ready to get underway here between the Connecticut Chiefs. I always want to say the Charlestown Chiefs, of course, and the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Seahawks lead it 5-0, 2 by that young lad, number 1 out there, Edgar, 1 by Suzier, and 2 by McGovern. So 2 Seahawks right now on the hat trick watch list, ladies and gentlemen. Ice cream available. Here's Edgar now. Edgar walking in. Couldn't navigate the waters there as it was taken away. Bongo stepping up at the blue line. Good job there by Krasinski as he steps up at his own blue line. I really like the way that Seahawks are pressuring the puck at all 3 areas of the rink here today. They got to keep their foot on the accelerator, though. This is a good Chiefs team. Good poke check there by Bongo offside at the blue line as Bongo stepped up and poke checked it away. 11:19 left to go here. We play 12-minute stanzas here in the Squirt division, or the U10 division. So 8 and 9-year-olds out there, I think about second grade, maybe first grade, somewhere around that area. You know, they're just learning their times tables, and I don't know if they're still teaching them cursive. People all the time at work, they don't even teach the kids how to write in script. I'm like, yeah, well, you know what? They don't teach the kids how to ride a horse either, and, you know, they have cars now. It's okay. They don't need to learn to write in script. Oh, how are they going to read the Declaration of Independence? I had somebody say that to me. Well, if you can't read scripture, you're not going to be able to, you know, read the old text. Like, well, you know, buddy, if it gets to the point where we have to read the old original text and everything's gone, then learning how to write scripture is the least, you know, scriptive. Is the least of our worries, I assure you. We're probably looking for food at that point. There's Manafort. But anyway, I digress. I mean, I'm getting older, but sometimes old people make me laugh. Sometimes I'm like, all right, well, at least I still think young for some things. But people at work talk about that all. They don't even teach the kids how to read a clock. Okay. So? There's no need to teach children obsolete things. They're children. Their future is most of their lives. We don't need to learn something that was, you know, we used 15, 20 years ago. And we don't need anymore. Anyway, I digress. Down the right wing now, Lacombe. Lacombe stepping in, chopping at it there. He got that on net. We might have to call that the Paul Bunyan shot there as he chopped at it like a piece of wood, but got it on net. It was beautiful. Sent ahead now. Chasing it, Mooney. Mooney did a nice job to take it away. And at the blue line, Lacombe. Lacombe up the boards to himself. Chiefs stepping up at the red line to keep the puck in. Ends up on the stick of Salisbury. You see Salisbury turn to the forehand and get it out. That little half step there. You saw her get the puck right inside the blue line, took a half step to her forehand, and then fired it out. It makes such a difference for defensemen and defense ladies. I can't stress it enough. If you're a fan of the program, you're probably sick of hearing it, but I always go under the assumption that somebody's tuning in for the first time. So sometimes I repeat myself over and over and over again, but I enjoy my company, so it's okay. But a nice play there by Salisbury. Took the extra half a step, turned to her forehand, opened it up, and got it out with authority. Here's Edgar now. Edgar over the blue line, wheeling and dealing, letting the shot go. Big stop, the rebound. Crashing to the cooker there was Arisman, and a big stop by the Chiefs netminder. Back the other way now. Here come the Chiefs through the neutral zone, stepping to the outside with the puck down the right wing with speed. Chased into the corner. Great job by Krasinski to track it down. That came loose in front dangerously as they jab at it. And back the other way, chipping it, and out to center it goes now. Bouncing puck. There was on it there. Suzier trying to come away with it. That ends up in the skates and sent all the way down. The Chiefs just seems to have found their sea legs here. They got pummeled in the first period by a blitzkrieg by the Seahawks. For the Chiefs, I thought this is a good team. I knew they weren't going to go away quietly. And now a beautiful pass up ahead. Here's a chance now, walking in, pulling the trigger. Wide on the glove side. Beautiful pass there up ahead through traffic. Suzier now down the left wing, chopping at him, getting a piece of it. And breaking up the play there nicely was number 63. Suzier following it up, trying to get it down low. Bouncing puck, Edgar in the area. That comes to Suzier, letting the shot go, steered aside by the goalkeeper's waffle. Or the waffle of the goalkeeper, depending upon your perspective and point of view. Right into it goes now. Suzier left it there for Edgar. He lets the shot go wide. On the glove side, comes around, picking it up now. Yes, I believe that's Testanero. Testanero, beautiful pass up ahead, getting a chunk of it. Will it slow down enough to get to it? Bongo on his horse to track the man down. Good job by Bongo. That was a good angle there. That was another nice pass there. That time Testanero tried to thread the needle. Away come the Seahawks now. Back the other way with speed. Lacombe. Lacombe turning the Jets on. Down the left wing. Chased. Lacombe lowers the shoulder. Got it out in front. Went off a skate there. What a rush by Lacombe. Really turned the Jets on there. Bongo stepping up at the blue line. Bodies go flying. I think we got a penalty coming up here. I think tripping is going to be the call here against the Seahawks. I think is it going to be Lacombe headed to the sin bin as we got a goalie change now for the Chiefs. I got to think that was planned about halfway through the second period here. Tripping is the call as Bongo headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes for tripping other people while they're trying to play hockey. No, you don't do that unless you're some sort of English pig or something with no brain. Bongo in the sin bin, but it's only a minute, like I said. I keep telling the wife, who turns 49 tomorrow, if I knew the squirt division was only 1 minute penalties, I didn't tell the kids to run everybody when they were younger. I would have told them. So I'm like, come on, let's have another one. We could tell them, you can get a bunch of penalties. It's only for a minute. She doesn't seem to be on board with the plan, but I'll see what I can do. Back to the blue line now, Proctor. Proctor letting the shot go, doesn't get through. Salisbury couldn't get it out. Kept in by the Chiefs. Chiefs looking to start the comeback here on the power play. Hadika gobbles that one up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's late this year. I think it's like the 28th or something. I think it's like mathematically like almost the latest it could possibly be. Well, I'm going to come into Thanksgiving like Clubber Lang came into the first fight against Rocky Balboa. I'll say, come on, Turkey made me wait. Well, perhaps a lot of people argue now. Rocky 3 has really grown on a lot of people. A lot of people say it's the best Rocky. I don't know if I agree with that. I love it, don't get me wrong. It does have Mr. T and Hulk Hogan, plus the rest of the cast of characters from Rocky. Well, Rocky 4 for me will still be the one that I enjoy the most. Lacombe trying to cut back inside, lost the handle. I mean, the greatest soundtrack in the history of films. Who didn't put on the Rocky 4 soundtrack and work out in their basement? There's Lacombe now letting the shot go. That went wide. Off a skate and behind the net. Good shorthanded penalty kill effort there by Lacombe. Salisbury pinching at the blue line. Lost their footing, but took the man down with her. Well, if you're going to go down, take him with you. Can't let the puck and the guy go by. You got to get one or not both. Mooney subscribing to that magazine. Takes his man down. Proctor trying to keep it in. Lacombe, nice little nifty pass, and away comes McGovern. McGovern down the right wing. McGovern sliding it across. That was also a dump in. And effectively now as the penalty's over. See, it's only for a minute, so you might as well go out there and check people. Stepping up, Mooney with speed. Mooney, like a hot knife through butter, walking in, pulls the trigger. Big stop, the rebound. And then there'll be no further play. Nice save there by the red waffled and red Mizuno gloved goalkeeper there for the Chiefs. Well, a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle. That pleases the broadcaster. Like to see bad blood out there between both organizations at all times. I always tell people, I tell my daughter, you got to play hockey in a bit of a bad mood. I'm not saying don't have fun, don't enjoy yourself, but you got to play with a snarl. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Oh, that one hit the crossbar. Oh, Lacombe rang the dinner bell, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. What do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? Serpentining his way over the blue line now, protecting the puck, wheeling and dealing, letting the shot go. Hadika makes the save, and there'll be no further play. What a gorgeous rush there, but Hadika stayed with him. As number 3 for the Chiefs. It says, can't see his name. Yeah, the white lettering might not look as good, but it would pop off the jersey a lot better. The red just doesn't. And these 51-year-old eyes, they can only see so far and so good. Good song. Good song. Trying to get the puck out now. Back to the blue line. Kept in by the Chiefs. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Deflected over the outstretched arms there of Hadika. Salisbury getting it out of harm's way. Back to the blue line it goes now. Letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Salisbury sweeping at it. Can't get it out. Kept in by the Chiefs. Still in the danger zone. Big stop there. Hadika, hold on. And there'll be no further play. Nice waffle save there by the goalkeeper, Hadika. He's been brilliant all season long, so honestly expected nothing less coming into today. And as always, the young goalkeeper not disappointing the broadcaster in any way. Goalkeepers know there's a lot of pressure playing on Solu because I'm an old goalkeeper, so I don't know if you've ever been in the private sector, but they expect results. McGovern wins the draw, but nobody on the wing for the Seahawks. Can't leave people uncovered. Trying to jab at it, especially in a defensive zone. I want everybody marked up during the faceoff. Behind the net, trying to get to it, but that's just me again. Again, that could be me showing my age, I know. Slid across. When I was a young whippersnapper, we covered everybody on the faceoffs. On and now, sending it down low, bouncing puck. Mooney says, get that out of here. Comes back. Mooney says, get that out of here as well. Coming back in front, Fisher trying to get to it. Bouncing puck, still loose. Mooney doing a great job taking care of the garbage and getting it out of there. Sent out to center ice. Lacombe will track it down as McGovern in the neighborhood, but sent ahead. Fisher lets it run. Salisbury off McGovern. And sending it up, off of Fisher. I apologize. Fisher will send it in over the stick. Can't possibly be icing. That's not an icing. 5:02 left to go. Well, the ref says it is. It is. What are you going to do? In the second period. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. 3 more games on the docket. Starting at, what time is the next game? Got to check the old... Check the old itinerary here. Next game is at 12:40. So perfect opportunity to get some lunch. Big question is, will it be Popeyes? Will it be Taco Bell? Will it be Burger King? Will it be McDonald's? Oh, it might be a gyro from the kebab place down there. Oh, that might be where I'm headed. Oh, boy. Oh, kids. Oh, kids. I think my decision's been made by me. I don't even have a choice anymore. In the corner, digging, mucking Souzer, trying to get it. Here's Edgar now. Zachary Edgar. He's got 2 behind the net. Got it back to Bongo. Bongo. He's going to pinch, but the puck kind of died on him. Got to it on the forehand. Whips it across. Good play by Bongo. Oh, for Souzer. Souzer dancing. Souzer kicking it to himself. Nice job to stay with him there by the Chiefs defenseman. Name I know what. On and now. Got to watch the man breaking out of the zone. Looking for the home run ball. Just out of the reach there. No icing. Good call by the official. Waving that off. In the corner. Taken away quickly and back the other way now. Here comes Edgar. Edgar sauces it up. Right on the stick of Souzer. Souzer sends the rolling puck in. The Chiefs settle on it there. Turn. Can't get it out. Good puck pressure there by Arizman. Souzer on the backhand. Tried to get it down low. That came back for Krasinski. Krasinski gathers it in. Lets the shot go. Hit a body on the way in. Didn't get through. And here come the Chiefs now. Chiefs like to send that man right up the middle and hit the home run ball. I like it. That's a good play. That's good coaching. And good execution by the young ladies and lads in the black and red. Here comes Edgar now. Edgar tried to step to the outside. Lost the handle on it. Edgar with it. Like to see Edgar get the puck out first and then stick handle. Just work it up the boards. And icing is better than a turnover. Here's Arizman now. Arizman over the blue line. Cuts to the inside. Reaching for it. Trying to get the handle on it. As his legs taken out. The official with his arm in the air. That's going to be tripping, I think, is the call. There it is. So tripping is the call as Arizman was pulled down. Oh, you got to like the DJ listening to the broadcast and plays Eye of the Tiger, which was in Rocky 3 and 4. The only song to be in both. Well, I guess some of the Rocky music goes through all of them, but anyway, I digress. This takes us back to the summer of '82. You could walk on the beach, the Robin Moses Beach on Long Island. You couldn't go 3 feet without hearing this song blasting from somebody's radio in the summer of 1982. I was the tender age of 9, looking for the guy going around with the coolers with the Klondike bars. Dad, can I have $1? No. Dad, can I have $1? No. Dad, can I have $1? All right, here you go. On and now, Salisbury. Salisbury rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Salisbury with a head of steam. Up for Lacombe. Lacombe. The puck there. Hops over to McGovern. McGovern at the blue line. McGovern looking for the hat trick. McGovern gives it up to Fisher. Fisher pulls the trigger. Big stop, the rebound. She scores! Sylvia McGovern buries the biscuit for the hat trick on the power play as she gave and got to the cooker. A beautiful job there by McGovern. Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Now she gets to name what flavored ice cream they have to stop for on the way home. 6-0 is the score. Not my rule. That's the only USA hockey rule I actually agree with. So congratulations there to that young lady with the Hattie. If she gets 4, she gets to name what type of sprinkles go on top, rainbow or chocolate. Looking for the sprinkles now, McGovern down the right wing with 3 on the day. Beautifully executed give and go there. She gave the puck. Fisher stepped to the outside, let the shot go. Goalie made a nice save. McGovern made a beeline for the cooker. That's where you want to go. You want to get to the cooker, get to the cooker, get to the cooker. And she did just that and buried it. Mooney down the left wing with speed. Mooney at the dot. Mooney cutting in, walks in, pulls the trigger. Big stop there. Flashing the Mizuno, the goalkeeper for the Chiefs. 1:59 left to go here. 6-0, the Seahawks in command from Jump Street. Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend. The New York Jets have actually won a football game. How about that? That in itself is news. What a catch, though, by Garrett Wilson. Can't deny that. Don't worry, folks. The Jets are going to jet. Nobody on left wing for the Seahawks. And there's the uncovered wing for the Chiefs. He couldn't get it out. That's why you just don't leave those guys uncovered. Sent ahead now. A chance ahead. Testanero walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop there. That's Hadiga with the dazzling glove save. Flashes the leather, hands it over to the official, says, here you go, sir. I don't need this anymore. And now Hadiga getting his groove on. You got to like that. Looking like Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks in The Great Dragnet. I know all you young people don't know what that is, but you should go rent that movie. It's fantastic. Down the right wing, Edgar lost the handle on it. Brown took it away. Good play by Brown. Stanero in the neighborhood for the Chiefs. Oh, it's good when the puck's over here. I can see the names. Edgar lost the handle on it. Take it away, Souza. Souza down the right wing's got help. Souza at the dot, cutting to the backhand, back to the forehand, lets the shot go. The rebound came back to him, tried to pull the trigger. Now for the wraparound, and a big stop there by the goalkeeper. Still loose. Great job by the officials, not blowing it dead. The wraparound on the other side. Arisman buries the biscuit. He scores. Nathaniel Arisman picked up the puck behind the net, changed direction, tried the wraparound on the other side, and was nothing but successful as he buried the biscuit there with 1:09 left to go here in the second stanza. The Seahawks extend the lead. McGovern leaning in to take the draw. But I'll tell you, I'm glad I got McGovern on my Fantasy Youth Hockey League starting this week with the hat trick and a couple of assists. She's going to make me some money. Here's Lacombe now, down the right wing, stepping to the outside. Saucering it across. Beautiful pass, and that just failed to click. What a gorgeous play by Lacombe. As Fisher crashing to the cooker. I like the way the Seahawks are getting to the net today. They're doing a great job. All three, really, look at the back checking, causing the play to go off sides. And the Seahawks have certainly come to play here today. And Fisher, a good 200-foot centerman, moves over to wing. Thanks a lot, pal. Big grass out there with Murphy, number 2, it looks like. Murphy couldn't get around Mooney. Murphy went back to get it. Offsides, I guess, is the call at the blue line. .41 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. Seahawks with a commanding lead here today. Hannafort for the Chiefs pushes it forward. McGrath lost the handle on it. And then the Chiefs, Brown, digging at it. Nice job by Brown to go back and get it. So nice to be able to call their names when they're standing close. Up ahead, Mooney. Mooney showing strength there, taking everybody out. Fisher gathers his faculties back to his feet. Mooney trying to get the puck down low. Sent all the way down. Salisbury will give chase with 15 seconds left to go. Just keep it back there. Let the clock do what the clock does. Salisbury coming out with it. On the backhand. Doesn't get out. No chance for the Chiefs letting the shot go. Big stop there by Hadeke. That's why you go out on the forehand, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Perfect example. But the buzzer sounds. And the Seahawks still in complete control of the affair here as we head to the third and final stanza. We'll be back. Make yourself a sandwich. Get that box of Funyuns ready to go, a bag of Funyuns. Pour yourself that new sarsaparilla, and we'll see you back here in about 30 seconds. Oh, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you had a fantastic second intermission. Right off the bat, here's Edgar walking in, looking for the ice cream. Ran off his stick. Got it back in front. They jab at it. Still at it there. Now, don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen. You could score 2 goals and get ice cream, but you can't demand what flavor it is then. You got to get the hat trick to be in charge of the flavors for everybody. That's the way it is. Here's a chance now. Edgar looking, pulls the trigger. Big glove save by the Chiefs goaltender. Number 35, I believe it is, wearing Glenn Healy's old number. That's Glenn Healy with 53 saves in Game 7 versus the Pittsburgh Penguins in the second round. As the Islanders defeated the Penguins to get to the conference finals, only to lose to Patrick Roy and the Montreal Canadiens, who went on to defeat Wayne Gretzky and the Los Angeles Kings that year. I think 6. Sent out Krasinski. Krasinski turning to the forehand. Good job there. See, went to the forehand. Look where it is. Here's Erzman now. Erzman down the left wing. Makes the move. Erzman got the puck down low. He's got the puck. Got it. Back to the blue line now for Bongo. Bongo kept it in once. Kept it in twice. Couldn't do it a third time. A 2-on-1 back the other way. Krasinski came over to take the puck. Good aggressive play there by Clinton Krasinski. He's doing a real nice job at that blue line, patrolling it for the Seahawks as he breaks that one up. Sends it up ahead now. Here comes Erzman. Erzman with a burst of speed over the blue line. Onside, says the official. No, offsides, says the back official. That was the right call. And was offsides by about a stride. All right, 10:52 left to go in the affair. 3 more games coming up on the docket today. The last one I know is the midget game of the U18 game. Let's see here. What game is next? Next is the Bantam game. So the Bantams will be at 12:40. Then at 2:45, the Wonderland Wizards, or the Wizards of Wonderland, depending upon where you're from, will be paying visit here against the Norwich Hockey Club. This is their second meeting. The first one, from what I was told, got quite heated earlier in the year. So I'm expecting some bad blood this afternoon. Looking forward to that. If you haven't watched the Norwich Hockey Club game, be sure to tune in. Those boys are fantastic. They can fly, and great news coming out of the Norwich Hockey Club. As they just announced about 2 weeks or so ago, Lacombe on the turnover. We'll get back to the news later. Chopping at it. McGovern in the neighborhood there looking for the sprinkles. Back to Mooney. Mooney on it now. Mooney walking in, letting the shot go. Big stop. The rebound bounces loose. And away come the Chiefs with it. Can't get it out. Good job there by Lacombe. Down the left wing they come. Boy, Lacombe is playing so well at both ends of the ice. He really is. Mooney. Mooney really starting to become a star at that blue line. Sending it hard around. He's got a sense. He's got that hockey sense. You can't teach it. Can't learn it. You just have it or you don't. That one, chopped that by Mooney and back the other way now. Regilia, I think. Mooney on his horse. Mooney getting all the way back to break it up. We were just discussing the young lad there, and I really appreciate it when the players make the broadcaster look like a hockey prophet. Not easy to do, but I appreciate that, young Mooney. Here's a chance now, taking it away. He really is blossoming. Here he comes again now with the puck back the other way. Down the left wing with speed, over the blue line. Walking in at the dot, looking to pull the trigger. He scores! Seth Mooney. End-to-end. Picked up the puck inside his own blue line. Went the entire length with it. Buries the biscuit there for the Seahawks. They extend the lead. Now, like I said, I really appreciate when young lads and ladies make it appear that the broadcaster knows what he's talking about. I actually don't know what I talk about, but I say so many things that, it's just math that every now and then you'll get something right. If you keep talking, something will come true. On it now, Krasinski. Lindsay. Good play there. Went off the back, but was the right play. Most important thing at this age group and this level is that they do the right thing, make the right play. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But all right play. If you do the right play 10 times, it'll work out 9 times out of 10. And it doesn't all the time, and that's okay. Here's Souza now. Souza with a rolling puck. Stepping to the outside. Good poke check there. Got it out in front dangerously. Erzman was crashing to the cooker along with Edgar. At the blue line, came back out. Krasinski sending it back in. No, that's the right play, young man. That is the right play, young man. It's just an offside. It's no big deal. It's so much better than turning the puck over in the neutral zone or at the other team's blue line. If he stands there, stands still, and waits for his team to get back on sides, all the Chiefs are coming at him full speed. If he turns it over, he's got no chance of catching anybody, not because he can't, but simply because of physics. He's standing still. They're traveling. He's not going to catch him, and off to the races they go. Send it in, take the offsides, no big deal. It's the right play. And you saw him there. He was upset with himself, thought he did the wrong play. I hope he watches this part of the game because he made the right play. There's nothing wrong with offsides. It's just a whistle. They're the ones that don't allow delayed offsides, not the Seahawks, but USA Hockey. Nice play by Bongo to turn away from traffic. So you might as well use their idiocy to your advantage. Here's Erzman. Erzman at the dot, walking in, pulls the trigger. He scores! Nathaniel Erzman buries the biscuit for his second of the day. So now Erzman and Edgar thinking about Baskin-Robbins, perhaps Carvel. I myself, of course, as everybody knows, I'm a Fudgy the Whale type of guy, but that's just me. The dark crumbles on the bottom of a Fudgy the Whale or the bottom of a Carvel ice cream cake, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, is there anything better? I say no. But again, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. Just wait 30 seconds. Trying to keep the puck in, they do. Wheeling and dealing. This guy, number 3, can really skate. Mooney stepping up, taking the hands and the body. Right back on it is 3. Behind the net with it now. Mooney poking at it there. Keeping the play wide. Along the boards, letting the shot go wide of the goalkeeper. Quickly on it now, Fisher. Fisher down the right wing. Fisher protecting the puck. Fisher hounded from behind. As the Seahawks recover in their own zone, Mooney. Mooney, right on the stick of Lacombe. Beautiful outlet pass, and away comes Lacombe. Lacombe couldn't navigate around Orter there. Orter is number 3. And Mooney smartly sends it where nobody is. Look at the hustle there by Lacombe. You would think it's a 1-goal game or tied affair with the effort that young lad is giving. Over the blue line, stepping up there was Salisbury. Got a chunk of the man, Orter, as he went flying by. Orter slides into the corner. Play allowed to continue. They dig at it, still loose, chopping at it. Hudiko cover up. There'll be no further play. Oh, a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle there. There's the Chiefs and the Seahawks. Fisher coming over. And now Edgar coming over. Now Fisher took a little jab to the jaw there. He didn't like it. Well, these things happen. No worries. It's not foreign to the product. Nobody thought they were driving their kid to the bowling alley, did we? No need to get upset, everybody. Part of the game. Under 7 minutes to go now. I don't think anybody did anything wrong. Apparently the refs disagree with the broadcaster. One of the Chiefs are in the sin bin. You got to allow for that a little bit, I think. You know, it's just the Chiefs are, down here today. They might be a little bit upset. Seahawks didn't like them jabbing at their goaltender, so, a little bit of a disagreement. These things happen. Everybody can get a Gatorade after the game, it'll be all right. Everybody should be friends after the game. You don't need to be friends during the game, though. Trying to get the puck out. The Chiefs win the draw and send it all the way down. I think sportsmanship is something that is way overrated and way overused. I think it takes away a competitive edge. There's nothing wrong with disliking your opponent. Shouldn't do it after the game. After the game's over, you shake hands, look the guy or gal in the eye and say, great game, I'll get you next time if you lose. Turning, wheeling, letting the shot go, Edgar. That just missed, but they're in the game. Well, the adrenaline's flowing. You got to be an alpha out there. Otherwise, you're just not going to make it. Along the boards now, trying to get the puck out. That's knocked down. Walking in on the backhand, bouncing around dangerously. Nice job to get out of harm's way. Chiefs on it there. Back to the blue line. Krasinski. Krasinski did a great job to keep the puck in. Along the boards now. Cleared but not out. Chiefs looking to get it out on the power play here. The Seahawks for another 2 seconds. Under 6 minutes to go now. Here in the affair. You're watching Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey here on the Solu. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege. To be here with you today. See the Chiefs play Orter out of the box already. It's only 1 minute. That's what I'm telling you. Teach your kids to go out there and hit everybody. Comb on it now. Back to the blue line, Salisbury. Salisbury tried to get it down low. Got it, McGovern. McGovern let the shot go. That went off a body in front. Dangerously at the side of the net there. That by the Chiefs defenseman there who was taking it behind the net. See, that was the right play. He was taking it on the forehand behind the net. Didn't execute perfectly, but you don't want to discourage the young lad from doing that, though. Never, ever, ever, boys and girls, ever be afraid to make a mistake. The worst thing you can do on the ice or off the ice is live in fear of making a mistake. You're going to make a mistake, make the mistake, but just make it at 100 miles an hour. If it's a mistake, hockey stop and get back. Do that off the ice, do that on the ice, things will turn out in your favor. Right to Fisher, who's left alone. Fisher looking to pull the trigger. He scores! Burton Fisher buries the biscuit. Once again, though, we see a wing left uncovered by the other Chiefs. Didn't line up against Fisher there. You see teams do it all the time, everywhere I go, every game. They just leave guys uncovered off the faceoffs. Nobody talks about it. Nobody corrects them. I don't know what ADM book said that was a good idea. It clearly came from some sort of ADM model, I promise you that. And team after team after team just don't line up correctly. That's a perfect example of it there. Fisher knew exactly what to do, though. He buried the biscuit. A good shot there by Fisher. He gets the shot away. Good shot there as he was falling to the ice. We're at 5:05 left to go here in the affair. And has the face-off deep. In the Chiefs zone. Chiefs come away with it now. Mooney at the blue line. Orta steps to the outside. Orta can really skate. Orta, nice. Oh, Harrisman there, got a chunk of them. Are they saying offsides is the call? Because that was a hook. That was a textbook hook right there by Harrisman, but if the ref don't call it, then it's just an offsides. Offsides is the call. Oh, poor Orta got turned the other way. Harrisman got away with one there, but that's okay. Yeah. Ref don't call it. It's not on you. It's on them. Bouncing puck. Here's Harrisman now. Harrisman down the left wing over the blue line. Harrisman protecting the puck. Pulls the trigger. Beautiful shot there. Nice stop by the goalkeeper. Getting the old big Mizuno on it. Hands it over to the official. There you go, Mr. Official. 4:42 left to go in the affair. Face off deep in the Chiefs zone. You see the Chiefs right wing uncovered. Sliding it across now, looking to pull the trigger. Got the shot away, the rebound. Jabbing at it. They score! Zachary Edgar buries the biscuit as he went to the cooker, dug it loose, and got himself some ice cream there. The hat trick for Zachary. Well, the big question on everybody's mind now, will it be mint chocolate chip for him and for McGovern? Chocolate, straight chocolate? I didn't know you guys were with that. All right, cool. Outstanding. All right, Mom. Well, you might want to start Googling Baskin Robbins on your phone right now. Get it on the old GPS, perhaps Carvel. Outstanding. That's what you like to see. Everybody likes ice cream. I know I do. And it's never too early for ice cream. That's the nice thing about ice cream. It's never too late for ice cream either, like, you know. Ice cream is, I would say, omnipresent on a menu, you know. We went to some ice cream place up in Bolton, and they made their own ice cream there. I forgot the name of it. Anyway, I digress. It was a little bit too creamy for me. I prefer soft serve out of the machine. God knows what's in there, but it tastes delicious. All right, 4 minutes left to go. Sent ahead now. Here comes Fisher. Fisher wearing Steve Grogan's old number 14. Lost the handle on it at the blue line. And carried in Bungo offsides. And at the blue line is the call. And here's Erisman now. Erisman over the blue line. Erisman to the outside. Erisman at the dot. Erisman walking in. Pulls the trigger. Big stop there. Right off the mask of the goalkeeper. That's a nice save. Yeah, by the Chiefs goaltender. It's 3:40 left to go in the affair. Seahawks in control here. And face off deep in the Chiefs zone. Pushing it ahead, Souza. Souza on the backhand. Had a man at the cooker there. That was Edgar. Edgar looking for the sprinkles now. And back the other way now. Here come the Chiefs. Through the neutral zone, carrying it out with speed. Over the neutral zone. Great job by Edgar to come back and break that up, lifting the stick. Now, it's one thing to score goals, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody practices that in the driveway. But it's another thing to back check and break the puck up at the blue line. That's hockey. A lot of kids can score. A lot of people can score. Like I said, you don't practice back checking. You don't dream of back checking in a big game. Here's Erisman now. Erisman lets the shot go. Big stop there. And there'll be no further play. Under 3 minutes to go in the affair. Seahawks in control here today. Hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. The sun is shining. It's beautiful out. Not too cold in here. Chilly, of course. I mean, it's a hockey rink, but it has certainly been colder here at the Rose Garden than it is today. And it's going to warm up for the afternoon games, thankfully. Here's Lacombe chasing it down, letting the shot go. His patented Paul Bunyan-esque like chopping shot there. And he's good at that. Back the other way now. Here come the Chiefs now to the outside. Trigilla sending it across. Lacombe lost the handle on it. Chopped that there and back the other way now. Here comes Lacombe. Lacombe kicking it to himself. Lacombe down the right wing. Lacombe's got McGovern. Lacombe over the blue line. Lacombe behind the net. Lacombe still with it. Lacombe put the brakes on, trying to get it back out in front. Nice job there by the Chiefs. Come and corral the puck. Back out for Bongo. Bongo, nice job to keep that puck in right on the stick of Fisher. Fisher looking to pull the trigger. Good job by Orta to come back and break that up for the Chiefs. And it comes away to center ice. Chipped ahead now. Could be a 2-on-1, but a nice job by Bongo to retreat and pressure the puck. Chiefs get it out through the neutral zone over the blue line with under 2 minutes to go. Into the corner it goes now. On it there. Nice pass in front. Good job of back checking there by Lacombe. Among the boards now, Lacombe did a good job to get that out to center. Orta hounded there. McGovern steals the puck. McGovern wheeling and dealing. Trying to cut back to the inside. Got it to Lacombe, who pulled the trigger just wide. Lacombe getting to the rebound. Got it towards the front of the net. Now comes back in front off the stick of McGovern. Got it to Fisher. He's digging loose in front and covering up. There's the goalkeeper with 91 seconds left to go. 1:31 left to go in the affair. The Seahawks going to hold serve here on home ice and get 2 points today. Face off just deep now inside the Chiefs zone. We'll see the alignment here. See the Seahawks now with no left wing, 2 right wings, leaving the Chiefs' right wing completely uncovered. Bouncing puck came loose now to Souger. Souger letting the shot go, steered aside. The Chiefs try to break it out. Mooney will step up. Mooney letting the shot go, deflected on the way in by Souger. Doesn't get through, and the Chiefs will come away with it. And we are just 1 day away now, ladies and gentlemen. If you have or you have not been watching The Penguin on HBO Max, I would venture to say the greatest superhero anything since the original Superman back in the 70s. Stepping to the outside, letting the shot go. The great Gene Hackman. Otis Berg. My favorite scene from any superhero film ever. Trying to get the puck out. Now they do. The Penguin is just... If you're a fan of Batman, you have to watch the Batman, the movie, the latest movie with Robert Pattinson first, because the Penguin literally picks up right from the Batman credits, so you won't really appreciate it as much. You gotta watch that movie first. A lot of people didn't like the new Batman. I loved it the minute I saw it in the theaters. It was long, but I don't mind that. If it's good, I don't care. It's like if it, food's expensive, but it's good, that's okay. Food is, well, there isn't anything that's cheap anymore, so that doesn't exist. I don't mind paying for good stuff, so I don't mind if a movie's 2.5 hours long. Here's Lacombe now, walking in, pulling the trigger, big stop, getting the flipper on it there. As Lacombe let the laser beam go. Big hit in the corner there, Orta, lays the lumber into McGovern. McGovern just shrugged at him. Behind the net now, digging, mucking, doing the homework there is Fisher. 15 seconds to go, Lacombe chopping at it. Lacombe doing battle in the corner. He's shoved down. He'll get right back up, he's tough as nails. And he does. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. As it comes to Krasinski, lets the shot go. Doesn't get through. There's the buzzer. And the Seahawks will head down to their goalkeeper, Hattigan. Look at Hattigan hiding. He knows the celebration that's coming. I don't know if that was such a good hiding spot. At least it prevented him from getting thrown on the ice and jumped on. Well, a great team performance here by the Seahawks. Well, you're Solu, top dog of the affair. I never like to hand out 2, ladies and gentlemen, but I got to hand out 2 here. One to Zachary Edgar and one to Sylvia McGovern. Both had hat tricks here today, so couldn't pick between the 2, but they both get to name what flavored ice cream they get on the way home. Well, for my cameraman, Mr. Aiden Matter, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey. A decisive victory for the Seahawks here today over the Connecticut Chiefs. We'll see you back here afternoon as the Bantam Seahawks will be taking on the Connecticut Junior Huskies, and be sure to tune in, to the Norwich Hockey Club game against the Wonderland Wizards this afternoon at about 2:40. All right, that's going to do it from Norwich. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see everybody back here for the big affairs. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for the privilege of being able to call this game. See you all soon.